Hey, what's up everyone? Shaun Murray here, and today we're aboard the Chaparral GTS 6. Now, a little about me. I've been wakeboarding professionally for 30 years and was a competitor on the Wakeboard Pro Tour for 20, won the World Championships 4 times. But pretty much along my entire career, I've also really enjoyed creating content with the goal to point you, your family, your friends towards the water because it's just a good time. So let's head out, drop anchor, and check this thing out from front to back. So let's talk some stats. This boat comes in at 26 feet 5 inches long. It's 102 inches wide, it weighs 5,600 pounds, but also has 1,080 pounds of ballast. So when you want that wake or wave to get bigger, you've got the ability to do that. But this boat is also yacht certified, which means there's no max capacity of the amount of people you can put into the boat, but the captain needs to make sure that they're safely operating, but everybody has to have their own Coast Guard approved life jacket. Now, I'm not associated with Chaparral in any way, and this allows me to bring you my personal experience out here. And so if you want to see what it's like to be behind this boat, go click the links in the description below. And right now, this is about the interior experience. Starting right here at the bow, you got this nice flat area with this diamond pattern so it's not slippery, as well as retractable cleats. And a great optional feature hidden right here, the windlass. We've got 4 cup holders up here, as well as wireless phone chargers. That's pretty cool, as well as some really good storage underneath both seats on port and starboard. So let's check out the ergonomics up here. I really like the angle of the lean back. You've also got this armrest, sit comfortably facing forward. You also have this grab handle that no matter what direction you're facing, it's really nice and easy to grab a hold of. But whenever you're getting on and off the boat or grabbing the boat and moving around from the dock, this is great. Cool feature is you can remove this cushion so you can walk from the front to back without ever stepping on your upholstery, but there's also an insulated cooler hiding right here. Though this boat has a traditional bow up on the front where it's pointed, they've actually gone with this snub-nosed interior, which allows both passengers to face backwards comfortably if they want to watch people wake surfing or whatever's happening behind the boat. And also, you've got these really cool speakers in some great locations. Want to keep your boat clean? They do have a trash can. Now, you do have to open the air dam to get to it, but it tilts out nicely, is removable so you can dump it easily. But this is one of the nicest air dams that I've seen. Very effective, easily goes into place, and when you want to get out of the elements, shut that, close the windshield, keeps you nice and warm. The GTS 6 does have a bunch of different engine options, starting from 300 horse going all the way up to 430. And I've got this thing to max out close to 50 miles an hour. I do find that this bow is pretty high, but that has some benefits. Now I want to show you something that really impresses me. I just intentionally did a turn where the wakes are going to get much bigger, and we're going to drive right through the middle of them. Being that this has this really deep V bow design, makes this thing really nice for big open water, whether you're going on the intercoastal, big waterways, rough water. But watch this, I'm heading for these dark rollers right here. We're gonna go right through the middle of them. You normally avoid these, but it's honestly pretty smooth. So I do find while the boat is up and running, I feel like I want to stand up and sit on this bolster. It does have a nice angle so that it's comfortable while you're sitting here. But while you're cruising around, just idling, sitting in the seat this way, if you want to slide it forward, you can. You can even rotate it. But let's go through this Helm, the layout, and just what it feels like to be in here. Very comfortable materials, nice steering wheel, really good visibility. Comes with a stereo, but you can also upgrade to this JL audio system. And now you've got quick and easy access to things like your nav, your courtesy lights, docking lights, your bilges. This is the control for the power tower to go down. That is standard, the electric tower. We'll talk more about the tower. And your windlass operation from here as well as up in the front. This is access to some of your running attitude. You want the bow to go down, simply push here. You can also list the boat left to right. And one of the most impressive things on this is the Simrad 12-inch screen. And like I said, this thing is built for big open water. And if you want to get into some things like nav charts and echolocation, like all these different things, it has these in here. One of the things that we've set up is a split screen view. So if I want to have my instruments up and running and also some of my Wakesurf controls, different users between wakeboard, surf, and ski, and also the ability to set up some custom profiles, all touch screen. This is electronic throttle, so that means that it is a throttle by wire as well as electronic shifting. And over here we have the wireless phone charger, USB 2.0, USB-C, as well as 12-volt charging ports. And you've got this nice storage location over here for things like sunglasses. Smaller items can go there. Sitting here in the co-captain's console, this feels very similar to the construction from over there because you've got the same seat with the same functions, but you also have a similar armrest, which is nice and comfortable. You also have the wireless charging, exactly the same layout as over there, similar storage, but right in front of you, you've got this lockable glove box. You've got your enclosed fiberglass head, which means you have a toilet, sink, and vanity. Also comes with a standard porthole, which is this nice little window that's inside of the boat. Let me show you an incredible feature here in the GTS 6, and that's the fact that it is a self-bailing boat. So all of the storage compartments, everything is very intentional with its water management design so that all of the water flows down through the floor into two of these holes and then out the side of the boat. That's awesome. Here in the lounge, you've got this really nice U-shaped layout so that you have plenty of seating for your family and friends. You also have a bunch of cup holders, even another wireless charging pad. Underneath your feet, you've got this snap-in C-deck, so it's nice and easy to clean up. And if you take that out, you've got the diamond-shaped pattern underneath, so the floor is not slippery if you don't have that stuff snapped into place. Now, if you like entertaining your family and friends, this table is a great way to do that. But there's not only a location here in the main lounge, but also one up in the bow, and it stows right under the seat. You do have ample storage for your water sports gear under this seat. It also houses the standard air pump, so you can fill up all of those fun inflatable things you have out on the water. Over here on this side, you have this seat base with dual action hinges, which makes it really nice. It stays in place, but gives you access to an insulated cooler. All right, you wake surfers, you wonder where this 1,080 pounds goes in this boat? Well, it's right here. Shout out to Fat Sack, that goes there. And when it's empty, if you need more storage, you've got it right there. So this backrest right here, there's more than meets the eye. Let me first show you the mechanics of it. And for those of you who want to check out this 350 Volvo Penta, there she is. But look at this overbuilt mechanism under here. What is that for? Let me show you. Now, before we get back to the transom, which is definitely something you want to stick around for, here's a couple other things that are worth noting. Easy access to your battery on-off, even more storage, and inside all of your storage compartments, you have this removable non-skid material, which is really nice for equipment to not be sliding around. So yes, of course, you have another backrest, but here's what's happening. This is probably the biggest selling feature of the GTS 6, a huge lounge, so that when you are laying here, you've got plenty of room. My feet aren't even near the end of this thing, and what a comfortable lounge to kick back and relax. You have the ability to control your stereo from this unit right here, more cup holders, and a shower right at the back. They have dual fuel fills on this boat. No matter what side you pull up to the pump, you're on the right side. Now check this out. This platform is huge. It's so big that I actually got a tape measure out and measured nearly 24 square feet. This has got to be one of the biggest platforms I've ever personally been on a 26-foot boat. But wait, there's more. The Infinity Power Step. So this not only acts as steps, so if you're tired after a set of surfing, whatever behind the boat, you can easily get up inside, but also these act as seats with really nice angled backrest. Great way to hang out at the back of the boat. Couple last things here at the transom. Speakers nice and low. You also have a camera as well as a lower tow point if you're looking for that low tow for like a tube or something like that. The GTS 6 does come standard with the electric folding tower with the matching canvas. And there's a few different options you can get, some different color hits, board racks, tower speakers. You really want to kick things up a notch? you can opt all the way up to the EFX electric folding hardtop tower. Below me here is a surf gate, so you have one on both port and starboard. And what that does, that allows a boat to offset itself to create a beautiful surf wave in a matter of seconds. So let's go check it out really quick. Well, thank you, Chaparral, for letting me check out GTS 6. And I'll tell you, I've definitely learned that this thing is a spacious, big water cruiser that is built with versatility and style in mind. And so whether you guys are just cruising, entertaining, surfing, or just floating and boating, this thing is built to do it in comfort. If you guys want to learn more about this boat or any of the other boats in their fleet, go to chaparralboats.com. Now, if you guys know of any different kind of products, companies, or experience you want me to check out, you guys can tag them below, or if you're from one of those companies, you can go to shaunmurray.com and hit contact. Now, if you guys don't subscribe, maybe consider doing that. You can also hit that notification bell to know when videos are going live. And I honestly really appreciate it anytime that you guys hit that like button and when you share it. No matter what you're doing, always enjoy your ride. Peace!